Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your Poetic Psychic Pisces HighPriestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. Actually, I'm lying, okay? This is going to be a Piscean reading, guys, okay? So y'all take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, present, or futures, okay? So we're going to see what's going on here, guys. Hope y'all are doing well and feeling well. Spirit, give us clear and accurate messages for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces, okay? Is this more than one card? I don't know why this card feels so thick. Okay, there could be some type of great change is upon you, okay? Trust the process, Spirit is saying, okay? Clear and accurate messages for the sun sign of Pisces, Spirit, okay? A new chapter is beginning. Embrace the change. So you have two cards here talking about change, okay? So major changes are definitely happening in your life, collective, okay? Spirit wants you to trust the process. Spirit wants you to embrace this new chapter, this new beginning, embrace this change coming into your life. A sacred ritual will bring you clarity and insight, okay? So there could be some type of sacred ritual that you have that will bring you some type of clarity and insight, Spirit is saying, okay? A mystical connection will bring you unexpected allies, okay? You may have some type of mystical connection with somebody, okay? That will bring you an unexpected ally of some kind, okay? Allies. A serendipitous event will bring you joy and success, collective. Okay? Y'all could be doing some powerful manifestation work as well. Okay? That will bring you what you desire, Spirit is saying. Okay? So there's definitely some type of change that's happening in your life, Pisces, okay? Spirit wants you to trust the process, okay? This is a new chapter, a brand new beginning. Spirit wants you to embrace this change, okay? You could be doing some type of sacred rituals. This could be like, you know what I'm saying, your healing rituals, cleansing rituals, manifestation, ritualistic practices or what have you, that's going to bring you clarity and insight of some kind. You could have a mystical type of connection with someone as well, okay? And some type of serendipitous event is going to bring you joy and success, okay? I'm seeing channeling here, guys, okay? So you could be a channeler, okay? You have the ability to channel, Spirit is saying, okay? Something is significant. You have a spiritual gift of channeling, okay? You're being called to download and deliver messages from the spirit realm to bring closure, healing, and peace, guys, okay? Any other message? Psychic healing here. Okay, so you have the spiritual gift of psychic healing. You're being called to explore psychic and spiritual healing to help improve one's connection, no matter if you're focusing on the mind, the body, or the soul. We also have creativity here, collective, okay? One of your spiritual gifts could be creativity, okay? So you're being called to explore creative expression, bringing forth the healing nature of the arts, okay? I'm also seeing angel readings here, okay? So you're being called to communicate and convey divine messages of guidance from the angelic realms, okay? Which could also tie into that channeling energy as well, guys, okay? So you got channeling, psychic healing, creativity, and angel readings here, okay? I'm also seeing animal communication. You could be a Animal whisperer or something like that. You could communicate with animals. You're being called to communicate and convey the messages and wisdom from the animals. Okay? Some of you may have a strong bond with animals. Overall energy, spirit. Crystal healing. Akashic records. It came out again. There's something about your connection with animals or animal communications. Okay, animals can communicate with you. Maybe you can understand animals. Okay. For most people, this like some of the more common ones. This could be any animal, but some of the most common ones are going to be birds, cats, dogs, are some of the main ones. Okay, that communicate really well. Or even like different species of monkeys and different things like that, or what have you. They're very smart and communicate as well. But most people aren't around monkeys unless you work in a zoo or something like that, or I don't know, live in the jungle or something like that, or what have you. So some of the more common ones, especially like household pet wise, okay, is literally going to be cats and dogs, okay. And birds. Some people have birds as household pets or what have you, but those of you who don't have birds as pets or what have you, you may hear birds a lot, okay, like very very loudly, very very close to you, okay. They're communicating with you when you hear birds like that. Sounds like they're right at your door or right outside your window or something like that, and they're very loud or whatever. They're speaking to you, they're telling you something, or what have you. Okay, it can be other animals or whatever, but there's something significant to your ability, like with some type of animal communications. Okay, guys. Also, animals can also be um, like drawn to you in some type of way. Spirit is saying. So I'm seeing kindness here, okay? Have compassion, do a good deed, give and receive, okay? Again, you got another channel card here. Messages from spirit, focus your energy, give a healing venture, okay? In process, go on a journey, make a move, okay? Intention. So you have kindness, channel, venture, intention, okay. Set solid goals, make an action plan, hold your vision, spirit is saying, okay. And you got purpose at the bottom of the deck, so this speaks of a divine plan, choosing your path, meaningful work, okay. So you could be someone who's very kind, caring, generous, giving, attentive, affectionate type of individual, okay. You have two channel cards out here. This card says channeling and this card says channel, but it's basically talking about the same thing, okay. Uh, you have the ability to channel and to deliver messages straight from the spirit realm, okay. Messages from spirit. You can give and receive messages from spirit through channeling. um, It's also speak of focusing your energy. Okay, you also are a healer. You have the ability to heal. Okay, some of you could be going on some type of venture, or there could be a particular venture of some kind, something that you're working on, something that you're doing, or something like that. Okay, this could be something that you're working on that's like in the process. Okay, of something. It can actually speak to going on a trip or journey or traveling or something like that, or just making some type of move. Like making a move doesn't always have to do with like a physical location change. It could, okay, but making a move could be like you starting working on a certain project, or doing this or doing that, or what have you, okay. Something about your intentions as well, okay. Setting solid goals, okay, making an action plan, okay. Holding your vision, Spirit is saying. Alright, guys. So, let's see what other messages Spirit have for you all. Spirit, any other messages for Pisces? So we have in call here. In call. This is healer, seer, priest, or priestess, okay? Soul purpose, okay? So like I said, you are a healer, collective. You are a seer. You are a high priest or a high priestess, depending on if you're male or a female, okay? This is your soul purpose, Spirit is saying, okay? And somehow this is tied into this great change in your life, okay? And Spirit wanting you to trust in the process, okay? I'm seeing King Tide here. Okay, so this speaks of plenty and prosperity. Okay, so you're going to have plenty or gain plenty. This speaks of your prosperity. This also speaks to receiving the fullness of life. Spirit is saying here. Okay, this is tied to this new chapter, okay, that's beginning, okay, and you're embracing some type of new chapter or new beginning, okay, plenty, prosperity, and receiving fullness, okay. So we have mother of the salt waters here, okay. um this is clarifying a sacred ritual that will bring you clarity and insight here. Okay, so this could be tied to some type of cleansing ritual that you are doing while in water. Okay, water magic or something like that. You're the mother of salt waters here. Something is significant to passion, wild love, opening your heart and letting love in. Okay, we have thank you here, okay? So remember to have the attitude of gratitude, guys, okay? This thank you energy is clarifying a mystical connection that will bring you unexpected highlights here, okay? So have thanks and appreciation and gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you, collective, okay? Spirit, one more. Give us one more card, please, Spirit, to clarify. What is this? A serendipitous event that will bring you joy and success. Okay, so we have the wishing well here. Okay, unexpected gifts, kindness. Okay, karmic jewels. Okay, so some type of serendipitous event. Okay, um, it's going to bring you some type of joy or success. Okay, success, triumph, victory of some kind. Spirit is saying. Um, Serendipitous event. Let's see. So a serendipitous event is a fortunate accident, okay, such as finding something valuable or having a pleasant experience by pure chance while doing something else, okay. This term comes from a fairy tale about three prince who made one lucky discovery after another, and it describes unplanned happy discoveries that leads to beneficial outcomes. Okay, for example, this is like bumping into an old friend in an unexpected place, or a scientific breakthrough of some kind. Um, um, like the discovery of something. Um, This is giving an example of a scientific breakthrough, like the discovery of post it notes, okay, which arose from an accidental and useful discovery, okay? So basically, this is like, this a serendipitous event is like an event that happens by pure chance, but it brings some type of joy and success to you, okay. And this is tied to this wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness. um this also says karmic jewels as well, okay. I don't know why I see somebody out in nature in especially with this karmic jewel scare. I don't know if I see somebody going out in nature and maybe finding a huge diamond or crystal or something that's worth a whole lot of money or something like that or what have you. I don't know why I'm seeing like the beach or something like that or what have you, and somebody finding like a huge like rock. But this could literally be anywhere. I just happen to like the beach, like when I just like go off you know what I'm saying, into my mind, like channel. It doesn't matter if it's meditation, channeling, whatever. I literally see the ocean, okay, and the different colors within the sky, and I can hear the waves. And this is just where I go in my mind when I'm channeling certain things. But I'm literally seeing somebody. The whole point is like I'm seeing somebody going out in nature and saying this could be anything, okay. I'm saying like finding like a huge rock, a huge diamond, a ruby, or something. You know what I'm saying? But this could be anything. Right? This could be, you wake up to go take out your trash and it's a duffel bag that's sitting on your stoop on your step or some shit like that, and you open this duffel bag and it's got $1 million damn dollars in there. Now I know that's far fetched and out there or what have you, but it's something as radical as that. Okay, it's something basically. This is like something happening by accident, but that is going to bring you joy and success in some type of way. Okay, this is something that is like not planned, not set up, not stuff. You know what I'm saying, or something like that, or what have you. Yeah. Okay. But that's what's going on, Pisces. Okay. So couple more messages and we're going to wrap this reading up. Okay, abundance. You're coming into some type of abundance, collective. Okay, and abundance can come in many different forms. I know a lot of people hear abundance and be like, yes, money. You know what I'm saying? But abundance could literally be kindness, friendship, guidance. Abundance can could literally be nurturing, healing, abundance can come in many different shapes, form, and fashion. Yes, it can be finances, money, resources, stability, security, or something like that, or what have you. Abundance. This could be something as simple as a free ride to fucking college, paid for and damn full. You know what I'm saying? Abundance could be um you given a car or what have you, abundance can be in many different, and it can be so freaking random. Okay, y'all, I kid y'all not. This is how, like say like my the washing machine I got, when I moved or what have you, like it was so hard because like before then, like when I stayed in an apartment or what have you, usually there's laundry facilities and things like that in an apartment complex and things like that. So washing was like easier or what have you. And so even after I moved and there was like no laundry facility on site, I didn't wasn't living in an apartment complex anymore. I had transportation, so I could go to the laundromat and wash or what have you. And so then my car, ended up breaking down, being sabotaged, and all this other kind of stuff. So I couldn't get to the laundromat anymore or whatever for the longest. Y'all need to y'all. I have so much respect. Okay, from the women back in the day, honey, that had them wash tubs and they was out there scrubbing. Y'all need to understand them women worked hard. Okay, because not only did they have to do that shit at home for themselves and their own families, but a lot of them folks, especially color folks, okay, them was the only jobs when women were did able to start working. It was only certain work they can get. Okay, and most of them, this is the reason why most of them, they were like maids or they were cooks, or and very few of them, like you had to be educated to even get a clerical job. Clerical jobs is like on a lower level in this day and time, but back then you had to damn near be educated, you know what I'm saying, go all the way through school and different things like that to get a clerical jobs. And a lot of those was reserved for um you know uh conservative middle class white women or what have you. So it wasn't very many back in the day, women of color. And when I say color, I mean any color. You don't just have to be blacks or African Americans or anything like that or what have you. So you know what I'm saying. Back then, you know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. That y'all. I can't even get it out good enough. Baby, I have so much respect. Okay, for them women. And remember back in the day, they had like whole, like these little wash tub type of things. You have one that had the water in it, just nothing but clean water in it, and the other one that had the little board thing in there, and they would have to take the clothes, each garment of clothes, each piece of clothing, and scrub it down, okay, and then wring it out, and then rinse it and wring it again, baby. Y'all, I was having to wash clothes like that for a little bit, okay? I'm telling you, you child. Some people see this day and time, most people you don't see respect where people that came from back in the day or what have you, because you ain't experienced such a thing, baby. But I got a newfound respect for them women, because when I tell you they was working hard, y'all, that is some work, bitch, okay? And they have to go to work and do that for somebody else, and then come home and have to do that shit for your damn self, baby. It's some work. But anyway, I said all that to say because one day I was just doing, whatever I was doing, like through the house, and I think I went out on the porch to sweep the porch, take the trash out, or something like that, or what have you. And a neighbor of mine was moving, okay, and they were moving to another state, or what have you. So a lot of their stuff, like bigger stuff, like they was really only gonna take with them what they could load up in their vehicles and take. Okay, all of their big stuff and appliances and different things like that, they left behind. Okay, when I tell you, them people gave me a washer and a dryer. Now it wasn't brand spanking new. It's old, very old, like very old model. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, you know what I'm saying? Was something that I needed at the time. This was just random, out the blue, for no reason at all. Okay. Um, and that has happened several times. Okay, and so that's how I got my. So that's what a serendipitous event is. Okay, something happening all of a sudden out the blue that isn't planned, that isn't expected, or what have you. But it brings you some type of joy or blessings or success in some type of way. I've had a neighbor that moved and left a whole car. No bullshit. Just left the car. And so I thought, I didn't bother it. It sat there even after they moved for a long freaking time. I didn't bother it or what have you. Um, and I'm like, either the car stopped working and they just didn't have the money to get it towed or something like that or what have you. But that car just sat there. Uh, the keys may have been left in it or what have you, but they left that car. Now I don't know if that was a sign from spirit that I was supposed to get that car or something like that or whatever. But they literally left that car, and it didn't get moved until the next people moved in or what have you, y'all. And then I don't know if the landlord, somebody had that car moved, okay. But check this shit out. Why has the neighbors that I have, like, they still, I think they still paying rent at the property or whatever, they have left a vehicle, another vehicle. So it's like trippy, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like serendipity events can happen in any way, shape, form, or fashion, collective. Okay, like I said, it's just like a random event that happens that is unexpected. It doesn't even have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? It could literally, like, you going somewhere and finding something. I'll never forget one time when I was a kid. Um, stepped out the car, and it was $100 in the parking lot, y'all. On the exact same day, picked that $100 up on the exact same day, got up to the doors in the mall, walked through the mall, and it was like the first, it was like you know how you go in the mall. Obviously, you got stores everywhere in the mall, but I'll never forget it. It was on the right hand side, and you walk through the front entrance of the mall, and by the time you got to that corner, they used to be right there on the store, and it used to be, it was like a restaurant type of place way back in the day. They sold like different type of like smoked sausages, real weird looking sausage type of thing, link type of things or what have you back in the day. But you know how restaurants like they have like a sign, one of those upside V shaped type of sign things where they can write on either side of the board. that was sitting outside of a store, y'all. I don't know, when we walked in and got to right there, I don't know what made me look down, or if I just happened to be looking down. I don't know why I looked behind that sign, y'all. But behind that sign, when I tell y'all, it was a pile of money. Okay, and it wasn't like a whole lot. It was a whole bunch of change. Okay, I'm talking about like quarters, nickels, dimes, penny, like in a whole bunch of, just like a huge pile. And there was even like dollar bills, and even I think the biggest bill in there may have been a 5 or a 10 or something like that, or what have you. But it was just a pile of money, almost like somebody just had set it right there, and it wouldn't, like, it didn't belong to anybody. It was sitting on the ground behind this sign, and it was just sitting there. And I never forget that. I was a kid when this happened, okay? And on that same day, it was $100 in the freaking parking lot. Stepped out the car, and it was just literally sitting there like somebody hadn't dropped it. Of course, the person that I was with, obviously, took the $100 from me, and it was so funny, because it was like it was almost like I was gonna get something anyway, because we walked in the mall, and I kid y'all not, it was a pile of money that was just sitting right there, and so that person let me keep all of it, but they kept that $100 or whatever. But I kid you not, look, truth. I'm telling y'all what I'm telling y'all. I can see it in my mind's eye as I'm telling y'all this. I remember this when I was a kid, y'all. Okay, on the side of town where I grew up at, or what have you. I kid you not. I kid you not. That all happened on the same day, and I don't know. It was the simplest freaking thing. It was a little of nothing, but I don't know. Like that, as a kid, you feel like the luckiest fucking person in the world. Something happened. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's a miracle around here. It's fucking fairies leaving money all over the place, or what have you. Okay, but I just gave y'all those examples to explain what a serendipitous event is. It's random, it's unexpected, it's out the blue. It could literally be anything. It could be you taking a stroll through the park and find a huge freaking ruby. Okay, it could be you going down to the riverside, on your river walk thing, down to the beach or something, and find a huge uncut freaking diamond. Okay, it could be you going mountain climbing and finding a huge fucking crystal, and come to find out the value of it is, thousands upon thousands of dollars, or finding something worth millions of dollars or some shit like that. Okay, could you imagine going somewhere, and you know what I'm saying, like, could you imagine you gonna start you a flower bed, and you go digging in your freaking yard, and you find freaking gold coins, like real fucking gold coins, bitch, and these gold coins are worth millions of fucking dollars, right? You understand what I'm saying? That's a serendipitous event, okay? But it can happen sporadically, all of a sudden, out the blue, for no apparent reason at all. And it's one of those things that happens, like, when it happens, you gonna look around like, bitch, am I being punked? Did somebody do this? Is somebody watching me? You know, it's one of those type of thing. Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing inner knowing here. So you got some type of abundance coming in. You have this inner knowing, collective. Okay. I'm getting this sense of innocence about you. Something about innocence, collective. Um, There may be a significant friendship that you come into contact with. This may be in connection to this venture, this mystical connection, an unexpected ally of some kind. Okay, I feel like you're gonna thank this person for something, or have gratitude or appreciation for this person for something. Um, Spirit is saying, okay. I'm seeing free spirit here. You're someone who is free spirited, collective, okay? And I'm also seeing awareness here, okay? So you have an awareness, a knowing, an awakening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of you all, your third eye could be open. Maybe you've had an awakening, or what have you before. Spirit, what's the energy? And again, I'm seeing gratitude here, okay? Attitude of gratitude, okay? So remember to give thanks and appreciation for what you have, as well as what you have yet to receive, guys, okay? So we're going to check one more deck, and we are going to wrap this reading up. Spirit, actually, I'm going to do this deck and then one more deck, and we're going to wrap this reading up. Spirit, any other messages for Pisces? So I'm seeing oracle cards here, okay? Either you will like watching oracle card readings, or you are an oracle yourself, or you can read oracle cards like what I'm doing now here, okay? So Spirit is saying that you are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others, Spirit is saying, okay? Some of y'all may start yoga, doing yoga. Something is significant to yoga, okay? Yeah, it came out again, okay? Stretching, meditating. Your life purpose is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising, guys, okay? So y'all definitely could get into that, collective. Spirit, any other messages? I'm seeing writing here, okay? So you all could be a writer, collective. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write, okay? Something is significant to you. Writing, I'm also seeing creative expression here, okay? This person on here is painting, okay? Some of you all may get into painting. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. You had the creative card, and ironically enough, there are paintbrushes on this card here, okay? Y'all, I literally just bought like a bunch of art supplies or what have you, for me and my daughter to do. We be doing little arts and crafts and different things like that, what have you. I be trying to keep things open and lively for my daughter, and you know, she's really artistic and stuff like that. She loves art. Like when it comes to art, that's the type of stuff she like. Drawing, painting, you know, building stuff, and you know, all that kind of stuff like that or what have you. I like a lot of spiritual art type of things or what have you, but you know, I am into writing and other forms of art and different things as well, okay? Um, Spirit, what else is going on? Give us one more. So with your creative expression, your soul longs to express itself creatively, okay? Spirit wants you to talk to your angels as well. Instead of worrying, ask for guidance, okay? There's something significant to music as well. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others as well, okay? So something is significant to music. I'm also seeing artists. So you could be an artist, you could be artistic. Again, interestingly enough, okay, I'm seeing this person, this angel here is holding paintbrushes and like, what is the little thing called where you put the different paints on that you hold or whatever is in this person's hand, okay? So on creative expression, this person is actually painting a portrait here, has a canvas that they're painting on. This angel here has these paints in their hand here, and on creativity, I'm literally seeing paintbrushes, guys, okay? And I kid y'all not, it wasn't that long ago, I literally had this dream, y'all. I didn't even know why I had this dream. I'm like, am I gonna meet somebody who do this? But I think because it wasn't something that I currently do. And I think it's a cool craft, but like I haven't ever experienced it myself or in doing it myself other than, you know, what you would probably do, you know, in elementary school or something like that with paints and stuff like that or whatever, y'all. But I literally was seeing a whole art form in my dream. But I'm able to like, I'm really drawn to artistic type of things. Everything artistic, okay? Like I can't read music, but I can literally see music, feel music like in my head. Okay? I can choreograph, like there's whole choreographed ensembles in my head. I'm talking about moves that I can't fucking do, okay? But I know there are dancers out there who can do those. I'm talking about all kinds of dance, okay? From contemporary to hip hop to jazz to ballet to all kinds of things, like things that like acrobatic type of stuff that my big ass can't fucking do, but I literally could see it. If I could explain it to a person who can do it, the shit would be awesome. I literally see it in my head, okay? I like art is in my head for some reason, and it's interesting. But you could be artistic in some type of way. There's something about you engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life, Spirit is saying, okay? So whoever you are, collective, you definitely are artistic in some type of way, but y'all, I had this dream, and I've told people before, like, I've been able to before see things well before they happen. So, like, this dream was so vivid. I'm literally seeing the person with all these different colors and all the different painting utensils and just painting away. I'm talking about beautiful freaking pictures, man. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I ain't never tried that. Like, I don't do that. Like, am I gonna meet somebody who know how to do that? Or is spirit showing me a talent that I got that I don't know that I fucking got? Okay? Y'all, I'm sorry, it was a whole vivid dream. And it was so like relaxed and calm dream. Like, it was like pleasing. Because you know what I'm saying? I haven't had a dream that relaxed and that calm and that soothing and I don't know how long. Like, this was a dream that was pleasant to be in. And I literally laid there and just literally watching this whole art form, y'all. In this lucid dream that I was having of somebody painting. Y'all, I kid y'all not. I swear on my life, when I got up, from the moment I opened my eyes, when I got online, when I tell y'all, I literally was seeing people painting, doing that same art form. All these beautiful paintings and these people who can paint, like, you know, really well and different things. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And there was this man I used to watch back in the day when I was a kid. His name is like Bob, I think it's either Bob Ross or Rob Ross, or I think it's Bob Ross or something like that. Anyway, he's a Caucasian man, but he's like, I thought he was so cool. He's like the only white man that I've ever in my life seen have a fro. Okay, I'm like, this man. I used to look at this man because I'm like, he looks Caucasian, but I swear to God, this man got some melanin in him some damn well. So I ain't never in my life seen a white man with a fro, bro. Okay, I'm telling you, he was popular back in the freaking 80s and shit. I'm an 80s baby, okay? So, like, he was on back in the day with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Sesame Street and, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. And this man used to do these damn paintings and stuff. And I used to literally watch him do these paintings. Y'all, when I tell y'all this man popped back up, I've been seeing, there is commercials showing this man doing those paintings as if he's still alive and well and doing those paint. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like right now today or some shit or whatever. But these are like the rerun. What do you call them? Reruns of the old show or what have you. So I've been seeing all of these paints. So I'm like, okay, spirit, like you trying to tell me something. So I done set up here. I done bought these paints and different things like that or whatever, and different little things or whatever. I got some other stuff that I gotta get or what have you. But because it's an art form that I like, I think it's totally cool. But I've never paid attention to it enough to like try to do it myself. But this shit is in my energy for some reason. Okay, and I'm like, at first I'm like, oh wow, I'm like, this is so cute. Am I gonna meet an artist that can do this or something? And how is that tied to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm literally in the dream. All I can see is like from like the middle part of the arm all the way down to the hand. And this person, on their canvas and like they just painting away. And it's like these beautiful fucking pictures. And I'm like, who is that? Who is it? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell who it is. I'm like, is this somebody I'm gonna meet? Is it something? But I think the reason why I couldn't see the whole person, I just seen the arm, down to the hand and doing the paint is because spirit was like wanted me to focus my attention on the art form and how it was done. And I'm like, oh wow, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and then I kid y'all not, like things don't be for no reason. From the moment, like I said, from the moment I got up, I literally been seeing hints and signs towards this art form like every freaking where. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. That was really flabbergasted by it. Okay, so I'm seeing flowers here. Some of you all can, may like flowers. You want a garden or something like that. You've been thinking about planting flowers. Maybe you work with flowers if you work in a flower shop or something like that. But there's something um, um, pertaining to flowers. Okay, that is of significance. Yeah, it came back out here again. Something about flowers. You're drawn to flowers, you like flowers. Okay, maybe you want to work with flowers or you're meant to work with flowers, or at least have flowers around you, or maybe you want a garden planting flowers or something like that. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose, Spirit is saying. Okay? So if you don't particularly care to work with flowers or something like that, um, maybe you're the type of person to, buy flowers and different things and, have them around you or something like that, or what have you. Or if you don't want to necessarily work in a flower shop, you could start you like a little small garden or something. Get you some plants, get you some flowers, get you some vases and different things like that, or what have you. There's something significant to flowers, okay? Um, as well, collective. Okay, so that's your reading, Pisces. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you're seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may know that someone else is dealing with. If you are cross-watching, I'm seeing the Ace of Raphael here. Okay, this is a positive new emotional experience. Fulfilling romantic relationships could be coming in for you. Deep and lasting spiritual insights. Okay. I'm seeing the Three of Ariel. Spirit is telling you to do what you love. Okay, this is a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Okay. I'm seeing the Six of Michael here. Y'all are moving on to calmer waters. Overcoming conflicts, problematic situations being resolved is the light at the end of the tunnel. You can breathe a sigh of relief, okay? And you could be making new plans, okay? Some of you may decide to relocate or travel. Spirit is saying, okay? I do get a sense that there is some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition around you, okay? But Spirit is saying that this is a challenge that you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you, okay? But there is some type of jealousy or competition that is around you, okay? That is coming from others, okay? Yeah. People that neglected you, abandoned you, left you out in the cold, rejected you, alienated you, left you in turmoil and harsh conditions. People who stabbed you in your back, who ultimately betrayed you, sabotaged you, tried to ruin you, tried to end you, been brutal or cruel to you in some type of way, okay? But you're moving on to calmer waters, yeah, because the wheel is in the upright is turning in your favor, which Archangel Jermiel here, okay? So new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness to you, collective, okay? Yeah, bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Ariel. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life, collective, okay? So if you've been hoping for something, wishing for something, dreaming of something, praying about something, manifesting something, okay? Those things are going to be fulfilled, okay? Your hard work is paying off, is leading to great success for you. As well as you are someone who, as well as you are someone who have a love for beautiful things in life, okay? You could be a beautiful person. Maybe you're going to have beautiful things, Spirit is saying, okay, guys? But that's what's going on, collective, okay? For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through Cash App, $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. Somebody got ties back to Egypt, or there's something significant to Egypt. I seen Egypt and I seen romance here, okay? Y'all may come into contact with a romantic partner from Egypt, or either has ties to Egypt or something like that, okay? Something significant about Egypt and romance or what have you. I'm seeing success here, okay, as well as the art. So you are coming into some type of success, or you're going to be successful in something artistic that you do, collective, okay? Something is significant to within the next few months as well, okay? Meditation brings answers, okay? I'm seeing something about the trees, your spirituality and religion, okay? That tree's energy could be significant to you, grounding your energy, going out in nature and different things like that, or what have you, okay? Yeah. Success, the arts within the next few months, Spirit is saying, okay? Anything that you have questions about, Spirit is saying, ask your angels, okay? Spirit is saying that you are ready for something here, okay? Spirit is saying that you are ready. You got big happy changes here, okay? Take care of your health as well, collective, okay? I don't know if y'all got people trying to attack your health in some type of way. But you are healthy, collective. You got angels around you. Your angels are saying there's no need for you to worry, okay? Spirit, what else is going on? Success, the arts, within the next few months. You're ready. Within the next few weeks. I'm also seeing Father here. Within the next few weeks, and Father was of significance here, okay? Something is significant within the next few months, and something is significant within the next few weeks. Bottom of the deck, you got opportunity, okay? So some type of opportunity is coming in for you. Whatever this opportunity is, Spirit is wanting you to take action, okay? Be careful of karmic relationships, okay? Get more information, Spirit is saying. Okay. Yeah. Some type of opportunity coming in. Take action, Spirit is saying. I'm also seeing scribe or writer, okay? You could be a scribe, you could be a writer. I'm also seeing medicine man, medicine woman here, okay? You could be a medicine man or medicine woman, scribe, writer. Okay, opportunity, take action, scribe, writer. Okay, guys, those are your messages, Pisces. To the next time, guys, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.